Ahoy Rum Explorers, I'm Nia, and today I'm reviewing Just Rum, their spiced rum, as well as the Pinot Noir rum. Super excited to try this today, so grab a drink and come follow along. So first of all, I want to thank John Hasbrook, the founder of Just Rum. He is sponsoring this review, and I'm super excited to try his additional rums because, as you can see in my background, he has a couple of expressions which I have tried. Uncle John's Cut, the Simple White, also this blackberry rum on my side here, and he does some really interesting stuff. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the history of this distillery. So they did found Just Rum in August of 2018. Originally, they were just trying to do some like fun experimentation inspired by Jean-Baptiste Labat and an inherited pot still. So these are going to be pot still rums, very flavorful. And Just Rum was founded by John Hasbrook, as I mentioned, and Greg Manton. And they actually got inspired specifically by Jean-Baptiste's memoirs and what he talked about creating a rum. Now, if you're like me and you're like, who the heck is Jean-Baptiste? I did a little bit of deep diving and rum nerving. As you know, I like. Jean-Baptiste was a French clergy that actually went in the 1600s to the Caribbean as part of one of his missions. And on January 29th, 1694, he landed in Martinique. And in Martinique, he discovered sugar cane and rum production, which was really interesting. But in 1696, he actually moved to Guadeloupe. And that's where he is actually recognized for modernizing and developing the sugar industry in Guadeloupe. So if Labatt sounds familiar to you, it is because Père Labatt is a rum that we actually can try these days, and it's sold and it's from Guadeloupe. So that's where the name might sound a little bit familiar. Now, he is also coined as the Père Labatt distillation style. So very interesting little side history that's connected to Just Rum. So this distillery is in Sandy, Oregon, and they do have the distillery there as well as a food bar and a cocktail bar. So if you're ever in Oregon, and I hope to make it one day, we'll definitely check out Just Rum. Now let's start with the spiced rum because I have a feeling the Pinot Noir is going to be a little bit more flavorful, and I recommend starting with the lighter rums and then seeing how it goes from there. So as you can see, this is quite a unique bottle, has this little pop top. Now, if you're not familiar of pirate history, I was telling John one day when we were talking that these specific bottles, the way he decided to design them, they're kind of an homage to the original pirate bottles. You also hear about pirate bottles being in an onion style, which means like they kind of look like an onion on the bottom, so they're round and big, and then they have a little. So let's go check out this pop here real quick. Ooh, that was a big one. Now, this specific rum is a single pot still rum. He does use Costa Rican organic fair trade sugar cane juice. He does use a very interesting thing that I found out, which is a 300-year-old legacy strain yeast from southern Barbados for his fermentation. And then this one, he uses his white rum and then steeps chai spices, black pepper, citrus peel, and Madagascar vanilla. Now, I don't think I've ever tried a spiced rum with chai spices, but I do like chai tea. I heard that chai is tea, so chai. I've heard, so I have tried chai, and they do enjoy chai, so excited. And then stick around because I have a little surprise at the end of the video. So as you can see, it's a little bit on the lighter color, and I'm gonna pop up a little picture of the bottle here so you can see it up close. So here you can see Just Rum and spices. This is a seasonal spice he so kindly sent me. There's a lot of homage to like pirate history. There's a compass rose on the bottom. This one is actually 51%, and this bottle is 750 milliliters. It says that this is aged 30 plus or minus days and added mixed spices. So really interesting bottles. I don't think I've seen any out there like this. So as far as the nose, it smells very, very sweet. Very interesting. Now, he does pride himself on saying that he doesn't add any sugars or any color colors. So this is just the colors from him steeping the spices in his clear rum. So I do get some sweetness in there. A little bit of the vanilla. Definitely smells like spicy, but kind of hot. Like the alcohol is still dissipating, but it smells quite lovely. And like baking spices. Not so much chai, I'd say, but definitely spices. Kind of like cinnamon, a little bit of cardamom. Definitely more like cardamom. Okay, so let's give this a try. Cheers, everyone. Oh my God, I completely forgot to say, it's officially rum time. Wow, this is definitely heating up the chesticles, but quite enjoyable. Not very sweet, not very potent, very rounded, like a little bit of sweetness, but I guess from the sugar cane, but nothing, definitely nothing added. The vanilla is delicious. You can definitely tell it's Madagascar vanilla. You guys know I love vanilla, and this is really good. Now, if you're used to like the sweeter type of spice rums, this might not be up your alley, but if you like hotter style rum with no additives, this is right up your alley. I really enjoy this. I typically don't like spice rums, like I've said before. They tend to be very syrupy and a little bit too heavy on like the cinnamon or the clove or star anise, but this one's perfect. Like they steeped like the perfect amount. Man, this is delicious. I'm really enjoying this. Cheers. And you literally don't need anything else. You can sip this neat. I wouldn't even throw this in a cocktail unless it's something light, like a little ginger ale, or I don't know, maybe just like coconut water ice cubes. I think would be really good with this too. Maybe even like smoking it with like a smoke top. So I would definitely try that. Okay, so and now the next rum that I'm gonna try is his highly anticipated, and this is the main reason why John reached out to me, is his newest release, which is the Queen Share Pinot Noir bottle. This one is a gorgeous bottle that comes with an actual challenge coin, which you can see here. And here is the bottle. You can see the color is a lot darker. This one is aged in Pinot Noir casks, and then same type of cane. It's Costa Rica. The still is a single pot still, so it's distilled in that style. It's aged for 2 years in reused wine Pinot Noir barrels. He did mention to me that they are wet barrels, so I'm assuming it's going to be pretty heavy on the wine flavor. So I'm super excited because I do love Pinot Noirs. And then as far as the proof, he's even pushing this up even further at 55%, so double that, and that's the proof. But this is a gorgeous bottle. Same thing, you got the a little bit different, the little purple gold on the label. Because this is a queen share, he did decide to use the queen chess piece, which is pretty cool. And like I said, this challenge coin is amazing. Now, as far as I didn't know this either, so a lot of rum nerding and deep diving for this review, which is super fun for me. I hope you like it as well. Comments down below if you are a love rum nerding with me like I do. But I found out also, because I had asked Robin in the previous review, I hope you liked that and enjoyed her. She's a wealth of knowledge too. But I had asked her why it was called the Queen Share, and I actually did some research. So it was actually a rum or a spirit released in order to pay the Queen of England's taxes in the 1600s. So basically people, instead of paying their taxes with money, they paid in spirits. And in this case, I guess John is doing an homage to the Queen of England and sending her some delicious rum. Okay, so let's pop this one now. This one feels like less of a pop, but let's go ahead and pour some. I'm very surprised by that spice rum. That was very different. I don't think I've ever tried a spice rum like that. Now this one's a little bit deeper and darker in the color, as you can see right here. It's quite a rich amber, like a dark, deep amber. There is no residue on the bottom, so he might chill filter. I'll have to find out, but super cool. Let's go ahead and nose this. Oh my God, that smells amazing. Now he did mention the notes on this one. He said it noses like baklava, a lot of sweetness. I'm getting caramel, maybe stoned fruits. Smells delicious. Let's see what else he says. Baklava, raisin, raisins, shortbread on the nose, on the palate, honey, butter, Pinot Noir grapes, and on the finish, dark stone fruit, brown sugar, and candied fruit. So now these are just suggestions so you can start training your nose and your palate. If you detect anything else, of course, we always say that that's completely normal. Everybody's palate and nose is different. So very excited to try this. Yeah, I'm definitely getting like the wine vibes for sure and a lot of sweetness. But like maybe a little bit of marzipan in there. I'm not getting the baklava so much. I'm definitely getting like Pinot Noir grapes. Now the legs are trickling pretty fast. It is a 2-year-old rum. And now let's try it. Cheers. Oh my God. Wow. This is delicious. Very elevated. A lot smoother than I expected because the spiced rum, I got a lot of heat on the chesticles and a big hug. But this one, it's incredibly smooth. I agree on the brown sugar. Definitely brown sugar. Not so much the raisins, but I am getting on the palate, I am detecting like the Pinot Noir is pulling through, and I'm assuming it's because he used wet barrels. So that's the beauty of using wet barrels, that it does carry through the spirit. Now for the MSRP for this one is $49.95. And I know he will be shipping to 42 states very shortly here. So if you're interested in trying this, definitely check out justrum.com. And then this one is actually on the higher price point, but quite enjoyable. This one is $139.95. And again, these will be shipping nationwide shortly. So super excited for you guys to try this now, because, okay, so thank you for hanging in there all the way to the end. And I do have a surprise. John was so kind because I told him that my crew members are the best. I'm giving away a bottle of the Pinot Noir. Yes. So all you have to do is subscribe to my channel. That will be one entry. Now keep in mind that if your profile is not public, I won't be able to put you in the giveaway. So what I suggest is putting a comment down below, and let's put something like just type in their Pinot Noir bottle that you want to win the Pinot Noir bottle, and then you'll be entered if your profile is not public, because if not, I can't see that you're subscribed. So I'm super grateful to John for thinking of me and sending the crew members an extra bottle to give away. So I really appreciate it. So again, this is $139.95 plus shipping once you start shipping, and it does come with the challenge coin, so you'll get to enjoy that, which I'm super excited for you to try and get your hands on. As you can see, this has a little queen chess piece on there as well, and then the compass rose on the front with Just Distillery as well. Again, if you are excited for reviews, to come back, hit that like button and subscribe, because I will be trying to do more reviews on Friday. So let me know if you're enjoying this, and I look forward to the next rum.